Greetings, and welcome to the Library of Deep Knowledge. I am Naho the Storyteller, and I have a tale to tell you. Today we are continuing the tale of Tokyo Necro, and I am joined by Momo,
Pion.
and returning after a very long time, Kura.
I do exist.
Nobody else has showed up. Miki will be showing up in a couple of hours. But for now, this is all we've got.
Wait, how many people are even still able to join then, or didn't say anything? 3, right?
Crystal and Eva.
Oh, that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Like, we're used to only having 2, maybe 3 male voices. But, Momo's gonna have to do a lot of heavy lifting this stream, apparently.
Yippee? Question mark? I don't know.
I also don't
Wow,
know.
wow, 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 wow. It's alright.
Alright, let's get this going. Oh, right, we have to, like, attempt to explain what Tokyo Necro is to Kura. That's a thing that needs to happen.
I do know the general story, though.
You do?
The general story I do.
Just to make sure there
Crystal will join soon.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Just to make sure that there are no misunderstandings. What is the story as you understand it, Cora?
So, oh god, now I need to. I would say the story plays in a dystopian city where people have. How the fuck do I? They have all this tech shit in their bodies.
No.
I have no idea how to explain it. No, yeah, I don't know how to explain that. I'm bad at explaining.
So,
But it's dystopian.
it's less dystopian and more post-apocalyptic.
Aren't those the same? I hate
No.
English. What does this even mean? What's the difference between those two?
Well, dystopian is like a whole, government thing. Post-apocalyptic just means the world has ended. People are living their lives the best they can.
So dystopian has to do something with the government?
Yeah, with, living under, a tyrannical government kind of thing.
Okay. I get the difference.
It's literally the opposite of a utopia, honestly. But, so after a huge war that caused the entire Earth to freeze over.
Yeah, and they're in that city, right? And then they have
Tokyo. There's a whole series a series of pipes that
that warm the city up.
Yeah, and provide power as well through steam.
Yeah.
Because
that I remember.
Yeah. There are a group of people who use technology to reanimate the dead and have them do their bidding. The necromancers and the living dead. Which the whole thing with the living dead is that, they were made the whole thing was made because of the war that was going on. It was like, well, people die, we just get more soldiers out of it, right?
Well, I would call it recycling.
Yeah, exactly. Our main characters are a group of essentially zombie hunters. Like, their official designation is living dead stalkers. They tend to work with the military police to solve any living dead related issues, including the capture of or killing of necromancers. During one job, they found a girl named Hogyo Iria tied up in the back of a car belonging to one of the necromancers. She lost all of her memories, and she hired the Living Dead Stalkers to help her regain her memories. How would she hire them, you may ask? Well, her body still remembers how to access her bank account, and she's fucking loaded. There's a lot more to it than that, but I feel like that basic framework is a good enough start.
I think that much I had in my mind, apart from the girl thing. That's like, that's the only news I had. So
Okay. Alright, let's get this started then. When we last left off, all of the pipe runners were going berserk because of Subcon's concert. Ethica, our female protagonist, because dual protagonist thing going on with Soun and Ethica. Ethica raced to the military police headquarters to rescue her adoptive sister, who was performing maintenance on the pipe runners. Momo, would you like to take over for Ethica?
Is there another choice? Nah, I'll do it. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Until
As long
Crystal
as
gets
Crystal
here.
is not here. Yeah. The fuck? How do you pronounce that? I'm so sorry. What is the last
Cornerstone
word?
or CQAMA?
CQAMA. The freak. The cornerstone of CQAMA.
Yeah, close quarters and I've forgotten what the A stands for.
No, not Naho. Naho. No. I'll tell that the curator.
Oh no, it is just armed martial arts. Okay.
Oh.
I'm like, I was thinking like it would be like anti Living Dead, and I'm like, wait, no, that's too many letters. What is that? And it's just armed. Theoretically, we could just go through this entire list of things, and Kura would get more information about things, but no.
Or his brain would give up because too many words.
where the fuck is it? Bro, there's so much where I can read something and I think there's a description for it. Then I read Olga.
That's a person.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
person.
they included that picture. Ooh.
Yeah, because it's how she first appeared.
Okay, so they
Yeah,
also have
gorgeous.
people in there. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could show
Yeah,
Kura all
the
the
characters at
characters.
least.
Yeah.
Right? Alright, so
You could go to the character tab too. It just
That
saw
makes
it.
that
sense.
helps
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't need to go through all of them.
Amazing character, a heavily armed living dead.
Right. Anyway. Soun is a private special living dead stalker working for the Karasuzumi Living Dead Stalker Agency, the son of Nagaoka Takeyuki, legendary pioneer of close quarters armed martial arts. Wields dual pistols armed with muzzle spikes known as re-eliminators, and fights using CQ-AMA, aided by his X-Brain. Calm and collected, but bad at expressing his emotions. His partner Ethica is known to needle him about this.
Hello, Crystal.
Crystal!
Yay!
We missed you!
Yeah. Food and also just slip.
Every time someone new gets at it, I have to move people around because Kura's back.
Yeah!
I'm standing in the way.
Actually, Momo was standing in front of Crystal. I just moved things around. We're good now.
Moving. We're all moving.
Yeah, I was just going over the characters for Kura because he has not watched any of the VODs.
Fair, fair.
I'm sure you've had enough time to read this.
Yeah, I am usually very quick at reading, so this was
Alright.
open, so I could read it like 5 times over.
Okay.
Nice.
Realizing that I
Interesting.
haven't read these yet.
Interesting
Oh, yeah,
info.
we actually have
Perhaps a little too
read.
sexy for her own good.
Known to lounge about the agency, clad only in underwear.
Which
That is true.
she does that in like
It is
one scene, which
true.
is really funny.
She does do that. Now that
I
we
remember
think
when we
about
saw that, you
it.
had to make clear again, this is an R15 patch.
Yep.
Yeah.
After she showed up like this.
Great.
Math fetishist.
No, it's its thing. Numbers.
It's real.
He legitimately gets
It-
turned on by numbers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's his thing. Don't worry.
literally don't worry about it.
It's fine.
There's probably worse.
Yeah, subcon is subcon. She's fine.
Definitely
Actually, one of the more
exists.
safer work. Actually, one of the more safer work aspects, I guess.
And the only character to have a full 3D model.
Woot woot.
Would she hide in your Wi-Fi like Miku too?
She
Hell
is the internet.
Hell yeah.
Amnesiac girl who claims to have the same name as a famous virtual environment designer. It's not really spoilers, but she is indeed that same virtual environment designer, hence her being filthy rich.
Yeah, you
I
know.
kind of thought her shoes would be yellow. I don't know. I don't
Oh yeah, you've
remember
never like
seeing her
seen a
shoes.
full body picture of her, have you?
I don't know. I
True.
don't
Yeah, we
remember
haven't.
it.
She's also like way taller than you would expect her to be.
Yeah, she gives more
Yeah.
like gremlin vibes.
Yeah, she-
Small.
Tiny little gremlin.
Like I expect
no,
her
she's
I expect her
ugly.
feet to start where her knees are.
Something like that, yeah.
So I'm just gonna get through the major main
Yep.
characters, and then we're just gonna go.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, Ethica's great. You know.
Really don't have a lot to say about some of these people.
Yeah.
You know, when I read all of this, I'm probably gonna remember everything but the names.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
That's fine.
You'll
You'll
come
get
to
the
you.
names eventually.
It'll come to you.
Oh, right. Almost forgot. The most important.
Mm-hmm.
Disaster woman.
Oh yeah.
What is a hyper ghetto? What's the difference
Don't
between
worry
a
about
ghetto
it.
and a hyper ghetto?
Don't worry about it. Just know she's a total disaster.
The hyper ghetto, like it, the hot pipes don't reach that area, and it's full of like intense crime, and it used to be Akihabara.
Hmm.
Again, don't
I
worry about
see.
it. She's just a disaster. You'll
Hello,
learn
Marcus.
how much of a
Welcome, welcome,
disaster.
welcome. It has
Also,
been a while.
hello.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
All right. Let's. We basically didn't get any progress on the story, so you're in time, Crystal. Take it away.
Let's go. The cornerstone of CQAMA. And the goddamn noose. And a goddamn nuisance to boot. What's worse, the man who created it? No, I gotta stop this. I can't be distracting myself here. I have Carrie to save. I'll follow the suggestions for now, but only for her sake. That's all I need to focus on right now. Saving Kiri. It'll go fine. I'm sure of it. I'm done living my life in regret. Here we go. I break into a dash. I don't even need to say a word. My ex-brain will read my thoughts and suggest the most suitable course of action for every situation at hand. Dash. Stop. Take a half step back. Dash. Jump forward. Dodge backwards upon landing. Dash forward. A pipe runner passes by me, mere inches away from my face. Another speeds past me near my feet. Yet another two whiz in front of and behind me in a parallel line. The hell am I? The main character in a video game? That brief mental distraction proves to be a colossal mistake. My coat gets stuck in a runner's wheel. It disrupts my balance and nearly makes me fall over.
Oh, before I continue, Kura, on our first playthrough, the choices we made had both Soun and Ethica be dead and revived as living dead for the rest of the game.
But now Ethica's alive.
Yeah,
Living.
yeah, and
Enough.
there were always hints to it in the past route, but they didn't outright state it until it was incredibly obvious. I think it wasn't until Soun got a hole literally blown through his chest.
Yep.
The usual.
Oh, we got bots.
Beep bots. No. Bad.
All right.
Perish.
Perish. The nighttime cityscape of Tokyo fills my vision. Shit. I'm gonna fall to my death at this rate.
Momo, would you like to take over for Kiri?
Yeah. Ethica.
Damn it! I don't want to leave Kiri behind. I don't want to make her cry. I still haven't told her how I feel. I'm not the religious type, but I could really use some divine intervention right now. If I get through this in one piece, I'm telling Kiri how I feel, and that's a promise. So help me out here! My body moves based on pure reflex as it unconsciously follows the alert given it by my X-brain. I reach out and manage to grab onto an incoming pipe runner that seems to have miraculously showed up at just the right time. Jesus, that was a close one. Whoa! Ah! The ensuing centrifugal forced a bit of a number on me. Hey, I'm still alive and kicking. The fact that the pipe runner even ends up taking me all the way to Kiri is just the cherry on top. I let go of the runner at the precise moment the X-brain tells me to, and land in front of Kiri, with the grace of a professional gymnast. Sorry it took so long.
Ethica. Are you out of your mind? You could have died.
Huh? Come on, it wasn't that. Oh. My vision slants. Did that little stunt mess up my inner ears? That's odd. I can usually handle stuff like this. Then again, I did just rush all the way from the agency, climbed 40 floors, worked the stairs, did some mean acrobatics, and even tangled with death for a brief moment. So I guess it's understandable, even if none of it feels quite real. As I'm thinking all that, I can still feel Kiri's body against me. She's propping me up.
Careful there, Ethica.
Hey there, Kiri. You're so warm.
Jeez, this isn't the time.
She's right, it's not. Sure, it's great that I caught up to Kiri, but SoCon's still wreaking havoc out there. Kiri's leg has been hurt pretty bad. It doesn't seem like she'll be able to walk without help from me. We'll first have to make our way through all those pipe runners, then use that window I broke to climb back into the building. It's not gonna be a walk in the park.
Oh? Are you smelling this too?
I do. Have for a while now, actually. At first I thought Kiri just added her usual flavor capsule to her perfume. Thing is, though, she's not really the type to do that. The sweet, soothing scent I feel in the air right now is the fragrance of lotus flowers.
My mother's fragrance.
Why here, though? There are no lotus flowers around, or anything else that could give off a scent like this, for that matter. My X-brain displays a new suggestion. But it's one I've never seen before. A lotus flower. That would mean Kiri and her mom. I turn my gaze in the direction my X-brain points me to. right in the middle of the endless whirl of color that still dominates the nighttime landscape of Tokyo. A set of letters, visible from only one specific angle, begins to emerge.
Subcon's citywide interference ends as abruptly as it began. We're not sure why she did this, or why she suddenly put an end to it. But we'll have plenty of time to figure that out later. Right now, what we can do is gather information. Who wants to take Ryoko? If Momo puts on the Stella voice, she can do it.
Wait, I need to drink.
I should probably grab a drink. But I'll wait until it's no longer so in time for that.
Fair.
Fuck. I don't know if I can manage this today. I'm sorry, but I can try.
It's alright. If need be, I can go for it.
Hello, Efika?
I stop attending to Iria and turn around. I see Ryoko break into a relieved smile while talking to Ethika via her Konri.
Yes, how about you two? Major also broke her leg. It's not serious, is it? They who share the Lotus Throne share in joy and sorrow alike? You mean that photo we looked at earlier?
Still in the call, Ryoko picks up the papyrus we received earlier. She calls up a dialogue box and inputs the phrase Ethika's told her. They who share the Lotus Throne share in joy and sorrow alike. I take the opportunity to look the phrase up on my Konri. The Lotus Throne refers to a pedestal modeled after a lotus flower that the Buddha and other divine beings sit on. Sharing a seat like this with another signifies close intimacy, like that of a married couple, or a willingness to weather the hardships of life together.
It worked. Efika, it worked. Accompanied
by an outburst of light, the file embedded in the papyrus changes into something else. The new decrypted file is titled In Memory of Aso Yukari by Kurushima Michiya.
Is this printer data? It's fairly dense.
Ryoko checks the file extension and boots up a model viewer. Just opening the file itself takes quite a bit of time. I'm assuming it's something complex and high resolution.
Let's see.
I think it might be an 8mm tape.
Is that something used for storing video footage?
It is. I've seen a few of them. I can't think of anything else it would be. Storage media has had a long and storied history. From ultra-high density hard drives to multi-layered optical discs, and now holographic cubes, people have used all sorts of different formats over the years. Looking even further into the past, we've had things like Blu-ray discs and DVD-ROMs as well. As for videotapes, they date back to an era even before that. You couldn't really print this with the public printers available throughout the city. The ones they have at government offices are the latest models, though, and come equipped with nanomachines and high-precision lasers. If you have all the necessary data, they can easily reproduce a magnetic tape and everything stored on it. The only problem is...
We'd also need to print a video cassette recorder.
8mm is a pretty ancient format, so not many people these days would bother digitizing old VCRs.
I don't think looking on the net would help.
Which leaves us with only one option. Find an existing VCR and use that. Normally, that would be a challenging task in and of itself. But lucky for us, I happen to know a certain retro gadget enthusiast who could help us out. To the disaster woman.
You will learn how much of a disaster she is.
I can't do this anymore.
Her vision's too loud. Her hearing's too hot. The light blinds her skin. She can taste the cold. Her body still hasn't fully shaken off the effects of the synesthetic drugs. Subcon's performance may have come to an end, but the endless refrain of her song continues to linger in Konsu's mind. Even as Subcon took control of the entire city's mesh network, the highway remained intact. Konsu wasted no time. She took some synesthetic drugs and dove in to try and communicate with Subcon. She opens a fresh can of Crazy Dragon, finding its taste to be decidedly itchy, and slowly recalls what happened on the highway. Following a trail of sweet-scented sounds, she felt the echo of a presence beyond that scalding hot flow. She dove deeper and deeper, nearly allowing her very self to be torn asunder and scattered into the digital abyss. She called out to her with a light more dazzling than the sun, but wasn't quite sure if its taste could reach her. Substance Concept, the virtual idol. Konsu has attempted to make contact with her several times now, but has yet to receive anything that would qualify as an answer. She's not even sure why Subcon stopped singing when she did this time. Perhaps she heeded Konsu's pleas, or perhaps she had always intended to stop exactly at that particular time. Subcon's thoughts and intentions remained shrouded in a thick fog of mystery. Today's pursuit didn't prove entirely fruitless, however. Konsu is sure of it now. Her voice is familiar.
Her voice smells like Kurishima Michi's room.
Kibanohara Hokuyasu looks out at the shimmering Tokyo cityscape from the top of the military police headquarters' twin towers. Substance Concept. A dweller of the digital realm who effortlessly overcomes even the most advanced of man-made protections. In the right hands, she could become a weapon of unprecedented power. Yet, the more he learns about her, the more apparent it becomes that she is not a being to be shackled by human hands. Subcon's perpetually evolving nature renders her woefully ill-suited to be fully comprehended by the likes of humanity. She is simply too vast, too complex. Some scientists have gone so far as to call her a goddess, a herald of the impending apocalypse. Kibanohara Hokuyasu believes in no gods. If there is indeed a hell, he's already seen it during the war, when the dead came back to life to fight and slay their undead brethren. Nothing will ever compare to the unrelenting nightmare of those dark days. Even if God were to offer salvation, he would strike his hand away, for he believes only man is fit to save his own kind. In rejecting divine love, Kibanohara Hokuyasu has made a solemn oath. Until his dream is fulfilled, he would love nothing and no one, not even his own flesh and blood. His resolve has been firm and unshakable, or so he believed. The phrase being spelled out in front of him renders Hokuyasu speechless. They who share the lotus throne share in joy and sorrow alike. The familiar scent of lotus flowers floods his nostrils, crossing the boundaries of time itself. It calls to his mind memories of a distant, bygone past, days he can never return to. And the name of the one woman who could offer him respite. Kura, do you want to try?
I don't know. Should I just sound like a grumpy old man, or? Wait.
He's much more dignified than grumpy. But he is also like head of the military police.
Yukari.
A lone, forbidden tear rolls down Hokuyasu's cheek. But there's no one left to wipe it away.
Oh man, am I gonna be this shitbag? He was someone that I purposely did not. But it's this guy. Legendary entrepreneur and premier figure in the world of military robot development, founder of Amachi Robotic Industries, a super elite who has hidden himself away from the outside world in The Fortress. Behind the scenes, he runs a sexoroid business catering to VIPs. Created a miniature-scale mesh network within the fortress and transferred his consciousness into it in an attempt to make contact with Subcon. Look at this asshole.
He certainly looks like he runs that kind of business.
I hate to ask, but you want to give this dude a try?
Wait.
We be waiting.
Okay, let me try. How truly magnificent.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad.
Using a hologram, Amachi Juichiro looks through the walls of his castle to gaze in wonderment at the distant, snowy outline of Tokyo. Subcon's unexpected advent has transformed the gray metropolis into a large-scale stage floor decorated with multicolored lights. His own castle, of course, is no less a bastion of beauty. Known only as the Fortress, it is a grand amusement park Juichiro has poured every last drop of revenue produced by Amachi Robotic Industries into. It now stands as his very own nocturnal wonderland. But still, he craves more. Amachi Juichiro will not rest until his long-coveted ambition comes to fruition. Subcon is a new form of life, destined to guide humanity toward its next step in evolution. In order to make contact with her, he will require their help. As Tokyo's light show comes to an abrupt close, Amachi Juichiro exhales a sigh and turns to address his companion.
How do you feel? Did you find it beautiful?
Who's taking,
Oh, take it.
Alright.
Why not? Yes, of course.
The answer comes from a high-spec mechanical doll whose very existence is clear proof of humanity's vast technological advancement. She stands solemn and somber, like a maiden mourning a lost lover. It is clear that she is fundamentally different from the countless sexoroids Amachi has created over the years. Her name is Sori Ayuka, the link between man and machine. There's one other who shares the same role, Tokyo Iria. However, she's no longer here at the fortress. She went missing about 1 week ago. Ayuka has grown increasingly sullen since Iria's disappearance.
There's hardly a need to worry, my dear. This little incident will no doubt help us locate Iria. She'll be back home before you know it.
Tokyo has lost its rainbow luster. After listening to her subordinate's report, Sophia Kawarazaki turns and addresses him with a smile on her face.
Which one of you is taking Sophia?
I can read to her.
Alright.
Oh, excellent work. Do what you have to and do it fast.
Yes, ma'am. We're presently in negotiations with Major General Kibunohara. We should be able to act as early as tomorrow.
Good. But don't fail me.
Yes, ma'am. Visibly satisfied, Sophia watches in silence as her subordinate exits the room. The hollow screen above her displays a bird's eye view of Tokyo, as captured by one of the few remaining satellites that survived the war. It recorded a mesh-like pattern blanketing the rainbow-lit city. Sophia then brings up an image of a VR program created by Hogyo Iria, the girl the suicide wannabes named in their video. Subcon's voice responds to Iria's Midnight Shores. In other words, the song and the VR program, two otherwise separate works of art, form a collaboration of sorts. The evidence all points in one direction. Hogyo Iria and Subcon have established a mutual understanding and communication. Tokyo has been plunged into chaos. Milgram realizes that the appointed time has finally come. No longer alive, but not quite dead either, Tokyo prolongs its existence in rotten ambiguity. But that too will soon come to an end. Will they choose life, death, or something else entirely? It's time to end this, Nagaoka. His voice, all but whisper, is soon swallowed by the profound silence of the night.
After Subcon's rampage settles down, I contact Ryoko and tell her I'm safe, then head into the military police headquarters with Kiri. We sit down on the waiting room bench and rest. According to Kiri's vital signs, it looks like her leg injury won't have a lasting effect. She didn't break any bones, and so after some anti-inflammatory treatment from a first aid kit, she's able to move her leg normally.
No.
You okay?
I can manage, thanks to you, Etika. Now then... I can't just sit around. I gotta protect Tokyo.
Unlike us, Kiri's not the type to rush onto the battlefield herself. She's not used to risking her life. She just experienced a life or death situation. You'd expect her to be in shock right now, and yet she keeps pushing firmly ahead. Because she's a member of the military police. It's her duty to restore peace and order to these chaotic streets. How can she keep working so hard, though? Is it for the old man? Kiri gets a notification on her Conray. Good grief. The military police just can't catch a break, can they?
Etika, it's from Karasuzumi.
I see. My Conry can't connect directly to the net due to the military police mesh jammer, so I bypass it via Kiri's. Hello?
Bingo, Etika, bingo!
I can almost see Ryoko smile on the other end of the line.
I got a file when I put the password into that papyrus. 3D data of an 8mm tape entitled In Memory of Aso Yukari by Kurushima Michiya.
Aso Yukari, Kiri's mom.
Is something the matter?
Kiri quickly senses something's wrong. I hesitate at first, but decide to tell her the truth. It was data sent in an encrypted, password-protected papyrus. It has to be important. You got a moment?
Alright, I'm gonna go grab that drink now.
Very nice.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Take care.
As if he's leaving us forever. Anyways, we're taking over now. Hell yeah.
Yes! Let's go.
Let's go. So let's see. There may be a few of us. But let's see. Correct. Favorite breakfast.
Favorite breakfast?
A cereal.
Yeah.
It's
And or
probably cereals, yeah.
Okay, what kind of cereal?
I don't know, just normal cereals, you know, like... Momo, how would you say Knuspermuesli?
Knusper muesli.
Yeah, like, it's just normal
I don't know,
cereals,
crunchy?
you know? Yeah, crunchy cereals. Just crunchy cereals.
So, like,
If
not
it's
Frosted
crunchy,
Flakes,
it's good.
not... Okay, so I assume you're, like, put cereal in after the milk person.
Are you? No?
I thought you would say, "Are you insane?"
Yeah, I was about to say, "Are you insane?"
What did I miss?
But I was just so confused
Cereal
by
before
that.
milk.
Yeah.
Cereal
Or-
after milk.
Or cereal after milk.
Yeah, no,
That's
cereal
what we
first.
ended up on.
How that like you can't put cereal after milk. Like you won't get a lot of
You
cereal
can do that
way.
second round.
No.
Yeah, second. But if you okay, you make
I
No,
would have.
no,
I would have.
right?
I would have
No,
already
then-
drank the cereal milk
Yeah,
first.
exactly. You firstly
Yeah,
drink the
second
milk, and
round.
if you go for a second round, you can get milk again.
I'll die if I have too much milk.
Okay, okay. Chat, that's going a step too far.
Nah, you got a point.
It has to be whiskey.
What about cereal and orange juice?
Oh, that's just crazy.
Kindergarten,
Nah, that's good.
first grade Naho actually did that every morning, and I have no idea why.
That's actually good.
But the thing is,
First grade
I also
Naho
don't
did
really
not like
understand
it, but he did it every morning anyway.
But why? Why would you
I
make yourself
don't
suffer?
know.
Like, I'm trying to think of it. It's like,
Didn't you
maybe
have any
for,
milk
like,
or what's
fruity like
the-
cereals?
Well, no, it was like at school. They get for breakfast. They give you a carton of milk and a carton of orange juice, and I just opened up the carton of milk completely and poured the orange juice into it.
That's just crazy. That's a madman's move.
If it makes you feel any better, I didn't do it alone. It was a group suffering project between me and a friend.
So peer pressure. I see.
Oh no, no peer pressure. We did it of our own volition and shared in the suffering.
You willingly poisoned yourself.
First 2 times I did it, I did throw up.
Going up.
Oh my
And
god.
then got sent home. And then my parents told me not to do that again.
First 2 times, so you throw up and then you do it again? Are you crazy?
This is a whole
Yeah.
new level of not learning.
Yeah.
Child Naho was in it for the experience, not because he was smart.
I mean, the experience of throwing up is not an experience I would regularly recommend. I'm honest.
Yeah, not recommended, but also here for a time. Never
Throwing
say
up
it was
is
a
one of the
long
worst
time.
feelings you can experience. But having just thrown up, you feel so much better.
No, I feel
No.
like I feel way worse. Like while throwing up,
Yeah.
it's fine, but after that, I have the fucking aftertaste of it, and then it just stays there forever, and I can't get it out. It's so disgusting. Like the aftertaste alone almost makes me throw up again.
Can't relate. It's the smell for me.
Yeah, taste, smell comes. They come both. Like they're together.
Anyway,
The rest of the
chaos
library's
started.
sure in for some surprises when they watch this VOD.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
But hey,
continuing.
at least I stirred up the chaos. Tokyo is in a state of chaos in the aftermath of Subcon's rampage. Also, the library is in a state of chaos after that question. The more a society relies on specialized technology for its infrastructure, the harder it's hit by disruptions in the system. Very true.
Tastes like Niall's stomach.
The automatic vehicle network has yet to be restored, and thus we come across countless traffic jams throughout the city. Something unthinkable under normal circumstances. If we weren't in one of the military police's gray chameleons, we'd be having a much more difficult time getting around right now. Its adjustable legs allow it to easily pass over stopped cars. And perhaps more importantly, everyone makes way for the military police. We're able to move through the chaos surprisingly smoothly. We're maybe even going a bit too fast for my liking. It's been a while since Kiri and I last put in a car together, hasn't it? I sneak a glance at the driver's seat, where Kiri's gripping the steering wheel. Since we're in a state of emergency, she's manually controlling the car. Her expression is stern as she navigates through the congested traffic. Come to think of it, I don't know much about Kiri's mom. What was your mom like, Kiri?
Well, I don't remember her well, since she passed when I was so young. I feel like she was someone strong.
So, like, super buff?
No, not like that.
Kiri's expression loosens up a bit.
She had conviction. She wouldn't back down. That sort of strength, I guess. Though normally she was very kind and gentle.
I know what you mean, Kiri. I know someone just like that. And that person also happens to like lotus flavor capsules. We arrive at the hyper ghetto. Even this place seems a little shaken up by Subcon's little performance. Impressive, in a sense, given how cutthroat the residents usually are. The agency's coelacanth is parked out in front of the store. We park the military police strider next to it and enter snowbound nirvana. Ryoko!
Oh, Ethica, I've been waiting for you.
It's usually me or Son that comes here. So I was thinking it would be Son here today. But I suppose he has to look after Iria. In any case, if Ryoko came here in her combat uniform, she must be kinda pumped, huh?
Sorry for the intrusion, Miss Karasuzumi.
Oh, it's no problem at all. You're the one who sent us the data, Major Aso. We should be the ones asking for your approval.
You were the ones who figured out how to actually unlock it. So we could print out the tape. You have every right to see what it contains. And besides...
Kiri's facial expression clouds over.
We don't know what's on it. It's reassuring to have you all here.
Alright, then let's take a look. What the... Was there something off at the sentence?
Alright, then let's take a look together.
Take a look.
Let's look,
sorry.
take a look.
Yeah,
no, you're right.
Take a look. I was like, wait.
Cheapos!
And also, earlier, you have every right to see what it contain was a typo as well. This game's got a bunch of them, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It'd be fun. Ryoko places an 8mm tape on the table. So it actually came out okay then?
Well, it's not like they're banned after all.
The start of the 21st century saw a quantum leap in consumer 3D printers. With the proper data and materials, the machines could reproduce anything, no matter how elaborate structure. They changed people's lives, but with their introduction came many risks. You could easily produce weapons if you wanted. Counterfeit paper bills became almost indistinguishable from the real thing. So the government took complete control of printers. The abundance of printers on the streets of Tokyo were all placed under the government's purview, with restrictions instated on what could be printed. Of course, it's not like you can't find illegal printers for arms production on the black market if you look hard enough. Where there's a will, there's a way. Incidentally, Stone's micro-portable printer just barely skirts the border of legality. Sue made it for him, and did a damn fine job. Huh? Where is Sue, anyway?
Well, oh,
I just want to let Kura take this in. This is where Sue lives.
That's her house, don't worry about it.
Yeah, looks good.
All the trash and all of the monitors and all the wires.
I mean, if you have that many monitors, the wiring, like, to be honest, the wiring here is really clean. Like, it's not having knots at all. It's like, it's really good wiring.
He has a point. He has a point.
Bro, I have a problem with wiring on my one PC, yeah? There I have a problem with the wiring already getting tangled up. Look at the wiring here.
Yeah, but also look at how much trash there is.
Well, if you live in a ghetto, like, taking the trash out is a little hard. I get that.
Especially when it's negative freezing out there.
Yeah, basically.
And to be honest, it's not that much trash. I've seen worse.
Oh, I've definitely seen worse, but this certainly isn't good.
It's not good, yeah, but it's all in trash bags, and they're also like we have so much space still.
They also
it's a really
they
a
also
little bit
didn't
annoying that they're
mention
in
it
front
this
of some
time,
monitor.
but at least one or two times, they've described that the door opening, there's a rancid smell that hits your nose as soon as the door opens.
Well, that is an issue.
Whoa, there she is! Sue's on the ground, hugging the fridge she usually keeps at her feet. She's clearly not all there. Several empty cans of Crazy Dragon litter the floor. Are you alive?
really?
On closer inspection, there's empty bottles of synesthesia on the floor, too. Subcon's rampage must have taken quite a toll on her. She's probably still reeling from all the drugs.
The deck's over there.
She points an unsteady finger to a shelf in the corner of the room. There's a tangled mess of wires on the wall, some playback decks I've never seen in my life, and a huge array of CRT TVs. Is this it?
It's Betamax?
This?
VX.
This?
That's a card tradition.
They all look exactly the same to me. Whose big idea was it to make so many conflicting formats just for playing videotapes anyway? Government pisses me off. Ugh. But look, if I shove the damn thing in...
No. I'll do it.
Sue slowly staggers to her feet like a living dead. Look, I was just kidding. But she's glaring at me so strongly I can't tell her that. These are treasures of a bygone century that Sue collected from all across Tokyo. They're original antiques, not 3D printed replicas. They'd sell for a fortune in more fortunate times. Hello!
Oh, Akami!
Hello.
Yay!
Kira, is that you?
It is me.
It'll be him.
Oh my gosh, hi Kira. I missed you. I missed everybody.
missed
I
him.
missed you too, Kira. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late.
It's all good.
We
It's all
were
good.
thinking you weren't going to show, considering the message.
I got done with all that and then I came on. Where I tried to come faster, but sorry.
It's fine.
It's all good.
The only things you've missed are things that we've read in the first route.
Oh, okay. So I didn't
Yeah.
miss anything. Cool.
Nothing super important.
And Naho eating cereals with orange juice. As a
No,
kid.
no. It wasn't with it wasn't cereal. It was just opening up a carton of milk and pouring the orange juice into it.
Wait, so it was just milk with orange juice?
Correct.
Wait.
This is
Ew.
first grade child Naho stuff.
See?
Oh.
Gotta stay.
We're
Yeah.
we're going to move on.
Okay. Sue's insistence on a store location in the hyper ghetto of all places is probably for similar reasons.
Okay, I'll play it back.
The tape goes in with a retro mechanical sound. The deck's monitor whirs up as it starts playing the video.
Did you read that again?
Oh, the deck's motor whirs up as it starts playing the video. I turn my eyes back to the antique CRT TV. The screen's the same color as the Tokyo sky. What first shows up is a man's expressionless face. The video quality is not great. You can't make out any fine details. There's no telling when or where it could have been filmed. The man's voice sounds much older than his face looks.
Cora, if you would.
Even if I try, I can't read. Ah, okay. Wait, how should I?
I mean, look at the man.
He looks a
Said-
little bit haggard.
Yeah. And the man's voice sounds older than his face looks.
Hello, Aso Kiriri.
Okay, maybe not sound...
Dead.
This is an in memoriam kind of thing, so...
Is this a what?
Like... It's like in memory of, you know... Kiri's mom kind of thing, so this is a message to Kiri.
I see. Hello, Aso Kiriri. We met once in the botanical garden when you were young. Though you probably don't remember.
I think you should try to sound less old, because he's not like an old ass man.
Okay.
He's not dying.
I
We
mean,
don't know.
you know how this guy already looks very old to me, and if he sounds even older
Fair.
than this,
All right,
Fair enough.
then just
Well, he
read it
doesn't
how
get
he
to.
looks.
He doesn't get to.
You're at a 12, and I need you at about an 8.
okay. We met once in the botanical garden when we were young, though you probably don't remember.
That's better.
My name is Kurishima Michiya. Well, second.
No, that's...
Oh, no, wait, that's someone else.
Oh, you know what?
For a
Hang on.
second.
こんにちは
いや、
阿蘇キリリさん。君が幼い頃に 一度植物園で会ったことがあるね。
He does sound like an old man.
覚えてはいないだろうが。
Yeah, but your toned down one sounds a lot like this, so you're good. Anyway.
For a second, I doubt my ears. This is the voice of an old, tired man who has been beaten down by life. He comes across completely differently from the man in that group photo.
I'm a coward. I know that I should confess this to you, her daughter, directly. But I cannot.
Kurashima looks down and goes silent for a while. The length of his silence speaks to the suffering he's shouldered. Whatever he's about to confess is serious. Something heavy enough that he would disguise his identity and send a video letter to Aso Yukari's daughter years after the fact.
Aso? Yeah. I fell in love with Aso.
There was a pretty big age gap between Kiri's mom and Kurashima Michiya. It wouldn't be strange if someone mistook them as father and daughter.
She was inspiring, wise and gentle. She had a promising future, even when compared to others at the Buzujima laboratory. I wanted to have her for my own. I was always waging war to keep her for myself. But then, while still a student, she gave birth to a child as a single mother. That child was you, Kiri. I don't know who your father was. I wanted to know, but your mother never said.
I never heard Kiri talk about her father. I don't like talking about my father either, so it was a convenient way to avoid talking about him. But now that I think about it, it's kinda weird. Obviously, a single mother would have used...
Could have.
Obviously, a single mother could have used genes from a bank, but it feels like her mom would have been too young to plan for childbirth at the time.
After your birth, it was like torture every time I was around her. I wanted to put distance between us as fast as possible. The following year, she enlisted in the Japan Self-Defense Army and began researching effective anti-living dead tactics. I took that opportunity to transfer to the Ikebukuro Child Protection Center. I figured if I moved far away, I could forget about her. And as I immersed myself in my research, I nearly did forget. That is, until the dawning of that disastrous day.
Kitty grips her hands on her lap. Kitty grips her hands on her lap and starts trembling ever so slightly. She stiffens her body as if to brace for whatever impact is coming her way.
Lemurs?
Lemures.
Okay. Lemur's gas is an airborne agent that works on dead bodies. Some of it leaked during an experiment, and Asa was attacked by the living dead. Without a way to defend herself, her life was taken from her. Due to the Lemur's gas in the area, she too became a living dead.
No way.
I've heard that Kiri's mom died during an experiment at the University of Tokyo. But I didn't know she became a living dead.
Moment by moment, Asa had lost her emotions. Little by little, her wisdom faded, along with everything that defined her. I couldn't bear to watch. If she was going to die slowly like this, then I decided that I should kill her myself instead, and immortalize her.
While we wait for Momo. Hang on. No, I haven't.
Hanging.
I feel like his left eye is wider than his right eye.
You know what? It might not be. Now that it might be the CRT effect, but I kind of see it.
See what?
Girl
And one of
pointed
his
out
eyes
that
is wider than the other one.
slightly, but I can kind of see it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Exactly.
Well, Akani, since Momo isn't here, we can pick up the question we are... okay.
Okay, welcome back.
You can still pick up the question again.
What question?
The cereal
Chaos.
question.
So,
Cereal question. What
cereal before milk or milk before cereal?
Chaos starting.
Milk before cereal.
What?
Are you crazy?
Akani, you're the best.
I don't like soggy cereal, so I have to put the milk in first. Then I pour in a little bit of cereal, eat that, and then a little more cereal, and then eat that.
It doesn't get soggy if you just eat it directly. What kind of cereal are you eating?
Any cereal. If it gets if it gets soft, I just hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, I like mine crunchy too, but the thing is, I pour milk first and it stays crunchy if I just eat it. If I let it sit for half an hour, then it gets soft, but not immediately.
I don't eat fast, not really, and I don't shovel it in. It's Don't judge me. But I've always done it, and I like the way I eat my cereal.
Okay, well, it also depends on the cereal. Those
Like
like
Pebbles?
normal cornflakes get soft pretty quick, but
True.
just those
Growing up,
crunchy...
it was Special K, and I think it was Special K cereal that I liked, and then Frosted Flakes, and
There's
Total.
one. There's
y'all remember
one.
Total?
I do. I never had it,
Okay,
but
that
I
was my
remember it.
favorite. That was my favorite.
It was basically
Actually-
like cornflakes.
I was a
Wait,
honeycomb
the easiest way to describe what cereals I mean is actually just taking a picture. Here, this is the kind of cereal I mean.
Oh, like that's like special case. That's like the honey oats, yeah.
Yeah, if that stays crunchy pretty long.
Yeah, I can see that. That's not bad. But I didn't eat that a lot. I ate the
Love.
I ate more of the total, so it was more of that cornflakes. So it got mushy
Yeah,
real
yeah.
fast.
Yeah, okay,
So-
okay. Then it's different. Okay.
Yeah.
I
See,
can
I'm not
see
that
you
much of a
actually.
freak. It's okay. No, hey.
I will say
I will
there's.
always eat my cereal like that.
I will say there's one cereal that I kind of need it to be a bit soggy before it tastes any good, and that would be Frosted Mini Wheats.
It is
Yeah, I can
what?
see that.
Frost mini wheats?
Fair.
Frosted Mini Wheats, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I kind of agree to that.
Oh, that stuff. Okay, fair.
Yeah, that's only
'Cause I
good when
had
it's
that
full of
crunchy.
milk.
Yeah, I had that crunchy and it was terrible. It was
Yeah, it-
awful. I never got. I think I ate it once and I would never touch it again.
Alright, anyway. Back to the Tokyo Necro.
Immortalized?
Kiri freezes as she stares at the monitor.
I was the head of the Ikebukuro Child Protection Center. It was easy enough to get the Empire Energy Corp to cooperate so that could. What?
So that I could. Just.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Typos.
so that I could bring in her body as a research subject.
Now, if you're wondering. Akani, thanks for the resub.
Yeah.
Now, if you're wondering what this Child Protection Center is and why it keeps coming up, in short, boy did they perform experiments on those kids. And I think
Yeah,
I think that
no.
about sums it up.
Yep.
I scanned her body, opened up her skull, and analyzed her brain. I inserted instruments into her every orifice and made a perfect model of her.
Orifice and also ew.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
a facial feature. Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
Facial features, the sensation of her skin, the thickness of her body hair, the shape of her nipples, the condition of her genitals. I gathered data on her entire being. Oh God.
Yep.
After that, I only needed to employ the services of an expert in reproducing the human body via machinery. Hamachi Juichiro.
Amachi Junichiro, a leading figure in the humanoid military robot market. He's a living legend among businessmen. The founder of Amachi Robotic Industries single-handedly revolutionized the landscape of humanoid operating across Tokyo. These days, though people largely associate him with the stuff he does behind closed doors, his headquarters, the fortress, has become known as a symbol of robotic prostitution. A massive stronghold of a building filled with a wide array of high-spec sexoroids to serve the unsavory needs of the rich and powerful. Amachi has holed himself up in there. Amachi willing... Oh.
Hamachi
Go on.
willingly collaborated. He was apparently interested in my research as well. I entrusted all of my data to Hamachi, created an android in an exact image. But the most important thing was her personality. I had no interest in a robot without emotions. Fortunately, neuroscience was a subject of research at the Ikebukuro Child Protection Center. We had the know-how. All that was left was to put it to a practical test. I put to use all of the accumulated research at my disposal. I locked myself in a hidden room within the facility, frantically working to realize my goal. Day in, day out, as if in a delirious fever dream. And finally, she was... I cannot read that.
Sorry.
She was complete. Yeah, I don't know, the green is just
Oh, believe me, I
very
know.
bright.
It's because it's previously red
Yeah.
text. Funnily enough, if it was white text, it would show up better.
What?
Very
Okay.
true.
Interesting. A humanoid operating machine with a human consciousness. Sori Ayuka. An Aso Yukari I could call my own. Oh
I
god.
stopped to play back.
Oh, this is new text.
True.
Ethica?
I'm sorry, Elko. I wrapped my arm around Kiri's shoulder. Her whole body's stiff. Her eyes still fixated on the screen. Kiri, let's leave that for today, okay?
Huh? Oh, but what about the rest?
Kiri, I speak her name again, more
Okay.
It's clear from her blank expression that she's still in a state of shock, even if she doesn't realize it herself. Her mom became a living dead and her consciousness was transferred into a robot. There's no way she can just immediately accept all of that. Sorry, Sue, but can you record the video and send it to us later?
Alright.
That okay with you, Ryoko?
Yes, in that case, let's leave it at that for today.
I'm sorry. Not only did I intrude, but now I'm making you put on hold.
Don't worry about it. Take some time to sort everything out. We can think about our next course of action after that.
Ethica. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I look Kiri in the eyes and smile. Gotta help soothe her heart, you know? Kiri, be sure to head straight home, okay?
I'm okay. I know when my body needs to rest.
Sure, but you've been spreading yourself thin, haven't you?
Maybe I have.
Kiri tries to smooth things over with a smile. But I can see right through it. If things get tough, just call me. I'll come flying.
Yeah.
I'll be there whenever you need me.
Yeah.
In 3 seconds flat.
I'll be waiting.
Kiri boards the gray chameleon. What she probably needs the most right now is the time to sort through everything she just saw. I really hope she goes straight home without stopping by the workplace.
Why aren't you sending her off?
She's an adult. I respect her agency.
Are you sure it's not because you're afraid?
Don't be mean, Ryoko. I try to dodge the question, but Ryoko isn't having it.
Don't put things off until it's too late, or you'll regret it. Life is short, Ethica.
Huh? I didn't expect Ryoko to push the issue this much. Is it just me, or does she seem different compared to usual? I rack my brains trying to figure out how to answer when suddenly I noticed something strange. There are tons of red dots all over my body.
Irie is sleeping on the living room sofa. I'm watching over her from the side. For some reason, I just can't calm down. It feels like something has changed since we first met. Something important. Cora, I'm going to ask you to be Tokitaka.
Who the fuck?
Numbers fetish.
Math man.
Oh, he's a math fetishist.
Yep,
Yeah, math man.
whose girlfriend is his sniper rifle.
Ah, yeah, totally normal, yes. And how would a math fetishist sound?
おい、ソウン。
Ah, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Hey, Owen.
Tokitaka calls out to me after finishing up his nightly training.
Shouldn't you get some sleep already?
It's okay. I need to stay with Iria.
I see.
Tokitaka nods, but he doesn't head upstairs. What's wrong, Tokitaka?
Modern humans get an average of 7 hours and 2 minutes of sleep each day. Research says that statistically, 7 hours of sleep is the optimum amount for bolstering physical activity. Are you getting enough sleep, Sylvan?
Why do you ask all of a sudden?
Normally, you would have moved to help Iria immediately if she had collapsed like she did back there. Your average reaction speed's down to... Your average reaction speed's down 2% as of late.
Is it?
No doubt about it.
Tokitaka doesn't make calculation errors. That's a fundamental truth of the world. You'll sooner disprove Einstein than correct Tokitaka's math. I answer truthfully once I realize I can't dodge the question. You're right, Tokitaka. I haven't been sleeping well recently. I've been having trouble falling asleep. But it's not that I feel unwell per se.
Well, we don't always realize those things ourselves. Look, I'm not telling you this for your sake. We place our lives in each other's hands on a daily basis. We owe it to each other to keep ourselves in peak physical condition.
Understood. I'll take a sleeping pill and make sure to get some sleep tonight.
Please do.
As soon as Tokitaka starts leaving the living room, the front door opens.
Ryoko, welcome.
Several men and women move past Ryoko and slip into the agency. They're dressed in white reinforced bodysuits and are equipped with high-caliber assault rifles. It's the SAD, Empire Energy Corp's Special Activities Division.
Not the sad.
Yes, the sad agents.
Yeah,
They're
the
they're
sad
depressed.
soldiers. I immediately put myself on guard, but on closer inspection, they've got Ryoko's wrists in stun cuffs. If the SAD has Ryoko hostage, then I doubt this will end with polite discussion. A man dressed differently from the other members steps forward. Alright, this is why I got water.
I'm Yamanuma Kagekatsu, the head of the Empire Energy Corp's Special Activities Division.
Yamanuma holds out a sheet of papyrus.
We are conducting police activity under the authorization of the military police. We have official, electronically signed permits. Please come with us.
Allow me to verify the authorization.
Special authorization, request for cooperation, license to use armed force in the event of emergency. The charge, illegal, indiscriminate citywide hacking. All of the necessary documents are in order.
Let's not waste time with futile resistance.
Captain Nagisa appears from behind the sad soldiers.
Since when was the military police the personal errand boy for Empire Energy Corp?
It happened.
Captain Nagisa doesn't even try to hide the disgust in her voice. If she's overseeing SAD's actions, then Major General Kibanohara might be involved in this. I'm gonna read it SAD unless it's funny.
Fair enough.
It's great. Stay sad.
The sad soldiers put our hands in stun cuffs, moving fluidly in tandem.
You're taking Irian too?
Indeed.
She's unconscious. Be careful. A young, sad soldier binds Iria's limbs and carefully carries her outside. We're dealing with highly trained soldiers. They know that trying to intimidate us with shows of sadness won't have any effect. Unlike the military police, these guys are sad through and through.
Rational, sad.
This is so much better than the original text.
Several other soldiers come down from upstairs. They've retrieved all of Tokitaka's, Ethica's, and my combat uniforms and weapons, and placed them in plastic cases.
Not my anti-material rifle too!
Need to see the paperwork?
Scratch even 1 micron off my weapon, and I'll blow your hands clean off.
It's heads.
Yeah, I know. I was just so out of it that I couldn't even read it right.
To be honest, I read it as hands too in my head, and I was like, wait a minute. Tokitaka, calm down.
How can you be so calm? They're taking Iria away.
There's no point resisting.
I know that, but still, damn it.
Calm down, Tokitaka.
He's joining the sad. Oh no.
Yeah,
It's
his girlfriend is
spreading.
getting taken.
Tokitaka finally quiets down when Ryoko admonishes him. His love for his anti-material rifle is frankly abnormal. It's a wonder he didn't raise more of a fuss.
This way.
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
The sad soldiers take us away.
Sad.
There's a military police transport vehicle parked in front of the office. It's a large compressed air vehicle, equipped with built-in weapons and bulletproof armor. 2 armed trucks flank it from the front and back. They're military-grade vehicles equipped with large aperture autocannons. Additionally, there are 2 gray chameleons as escorts. We may be proficient at our craft, but is all of this really necessary? Something strange is going on here.
Yo!
Oh, Ethica, you too?
They caught me when they got Ryoko.
How did things go?
It's a long story. I'll tell you later.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Naughty stuff. You interested?
Fuck off.
Captain Nagisa turns away. Ethica always knows how to handle her. The prisoner transport vehicle accelerates. We can't see outside, and I can't connect to the mesh network due to the stun cuff's jamming function, but I have a pretty good idea of where our destination is. Judging by the swaying of the vehicle, we must have gotten onto the Shuto Expressway. We're probably heading towards the Bay Coast. We may even keep going straight to the off-limits artificial island in Tokyo Bay, the Tokyo Megafloat. If the SAD paid us a personal visit, then the situation must be serious enough to warrant that much.
Stand.
Why?
We need to perform a body search.
Yamanuma's holding a fine needle. The pointed tip of the needle has a narrow groove in it. It's a peculiar sort of torture device. When sent a signal, the needle will rotate.
Wait, you're gonna do that here?
It's an emergency.
Captain Nagisa must not have been informed about the body search as she frantically cuts in, but Yamanuma calmly proceeds. If we are going to the Megafloat, then they do need to perform a body search on us. In this field of work, there are more people hiding weapons inside their bodies than you might think. But what's more important than checking for weapons is checking if we're really living humans. With enough time and effort spent on a fresh body, a hi-fi living dead can be made to be indistinguishable from a living human, at least externally. As living dead stalkers, we have training and experience. The aversion towards reproductive behavior varies greatly from person to person. The most effective way to accurately distinguish a hi-fi living dead from an authentic human is torture. Without emotions, living dead invariably have a weak response to pain. Judging whether or not someone is human is simple if you use torture. No matter how well you can imitate human reactions, nothing can quite reproduce a genuine reaction to torture. All that said, not even I can hide my mental strain.
Deactivate your intracranial implants.
I don't have any. As a living dead stalker, I have a high tolerance for pain. But that doesn't mean that I've taken measures to block it out completely. Numbness to pain can lead to delayed reaction times. I'm simply better at putting up with pain than the average person, that's all. Yamanuma approaches. Insertion of needles under fingernails is a simple but effective form of torture with a long history. He places the point of the needle against my index finger. The sharp needle will bury itself between my finger and the nail, and once inside, it'll rotate, causing unbearable pain.
What is it?
There's a crowd.
Send video.
A hologram monitor activates, displaying the feed from the vehicle's front camera. What we see is a huge crowd of people blocking the road. Not all of them are simply... God damn
it. I've not been sleeping well.
Oh, no.
Hey, if anything, it helps me get in character, because neither has Soden. Not all of them are simply blocking our path of their own volition, either. Some people are being forcibly held against their will. Human shields. A war crime banned by international law.
Living dead. Proceed.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Captain Nagisa leans forward and grabs at Yamanuma.
They've got children with them. Can't you see?
90% chance it's just a necromancer puppet show.
And the other 10%? How do you even figure that number?
I will take full responsibility for any casualties. The mission takes top priority.
Then show me your goddamn license to kill civilians, now!
Captain Nagisa shoves a pistol in Yamanuma's face. She may be a quick-tempered hothead, but she's a quick-tempered hothead who sides with the people. I can vouch for her in that regard without a doubt. With the gun pointed at his head, Yamanuma furrows his brow in annoyance and gives his order to the sad soldier.
Push aside the living dead immediately. You are authorized to fire.
Please keep watch of our surroundings. It's a trap.
And? Are you implying any trap is a match for our equipment?
Yamanuma exudes confidence. Sad members leap from the armored truck and sadly push aside the people in front of us. Those who don't comply with orders are shot without joy as hostages cry for help. But are those genuine human reactions, or are they mere facsimiles? An investigation can determine that, but there's no time for that now.
Damn it, hurry up and...
Suspicious individual spotted.
The sad soldiers have excellent tracking skills. The hologram monitor quickly switches views. On screen, we can see the old Yatsukoshi flagship store a short distance from the expressway. And on the rooftop, there are two figures. One is Milgram. The other is a giant of a man who I've never seen before. And in his hands is a giant laser rifle.
I thought there was a camera.
He fires a heat ray. Instantly, a cloud of white smoke envelops the surroundings. The laser rifle's beam breaks every hot pipe in its path. And not just hot pipes. The entire overhead structure of the highway is cut in two.
Get Iria.
I embrace the unconscious, defenseless area and roll onto the floor. Feels like the carpet's been pulled from underneath the entire world. The expressway collapses with a thunderous roar. I hold Iria tight as we're tossed around inside the vehicle, preparing for the impact of the fall.
Angie's a heavy sleeper.
Ugh. Damn it! I push aside whoever it is on top of me and take a deep breath. I'm still bound, so I end up bouncing all around the damn prisoner transport vehicle. Looks like everyone else had more or less the same experience. The vehicle interior is a mess. But it looks like so in protected area. And Ryoko and Tokitaka seem fine too. Which means the person who fell onto my chest is... Hey, Kazuma! Take these cuffs off!
Cuffs?
Hurry it up!
That's... oh, no. That's a code violation. Leave things to us.
Gunshots ring out, followed by the roar of an explosion. One of the armored vehicles that was escorting us must have been taken out. The surviving vehicles must have started returning fire. The sound of gunfire grows more intense. But no one is firing at us. If they wanted to kill us, they could have done it with a single shot of that laser rifle. They must be after Iria. A glimmer of hesitation runs through Yamanuma's face. The screams of the sad troops can be heard from outside the vehicle.
Fine. We'll escape and...
The trap was meant to split our forces. You'll just be playing into their hands.
Sometimes taking risks is necessary for the sake of the mission.
Yamanuma's tone is firm. Setting aside his judgment, I can respect his guts. It's Ryoko's job to negotiate at times like these.
Your men are certainly well trained, but they're not experienced in the anti-necromancer combat. They're wasting ammo as we speak.
Hello? Mickey! Let's go.
Welcome back.
Hello. Just muted himself.
Oh. But lucky for you, we just so happen to have some anti-living dead combat specialists here. 3 of them, in fact. So how's that for a risk worth taking? Takakatsu quickly comes to a conclusion. With a multi-flick gesture, he undoes our stun cuffs. Not only are our bodies free, but we can now use our conrays too. Fiction! Now I'm itching to go! Zone and I take the front. Tokitaka's back up, protecting Ryoko and Iria. We know our roles without even having to exchange a word. Kazuma and Yamanuma can fend for themselves.
Kazuma.
Zone silently points to my head. I know. Zone's equipment is loaded on another vehicle alongside our weapons. It'd be reckless to go out there without proper equipment. We have to count on my X-Brain. It's a prototype model, despite its size. It's just about as powerful as a full-face model like Zone's. It works in conjunction with my Conray, so I couldn't use it while the stun cuffs were on, but it's fully usable now. The only problem is whether or not I want to use it. Well, Carrie did just chide me about it the other day. Did just chide me about it earlier today.
Sorry.
It's good. I hate to rely on the old man like this, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. Zone and I exchange glances and jump out at the count of 3. Oh, damn. Shudo Expressway has been split clean into two. There's steam spewing out of the cross sections of the pipes, filling the area with a high temperature haze. It's hard to move when it's hard to see. We're forced to stop in our tracks. But ghouls don't give a damn about steam. Big and brawny Russian corpses, huh? Bet they're locally sourced from that department store. Individually, they're not strong, but they're overwhelming in numbers. Textbook necrotech. Aim for the heads! The sad members are combat specialists. They're skilled all around. And they know how to read the situation, despite how sad they feel. Even in situations where they can't count on backup. They've got the training to compensate. They should be more than a match for these lo-fi living dead. Bang. Pow. 3 rapid-fire shots aimed at the head each. Most of them hit. But in a battle against living dead, there's an ironclad rule of 1 shot, 1 kill. They won't be able to keep up at this rate. It'd be great if we could help out, but...
Your weapons are in that vehicle.
Yamanuma points to an armored truck cloaked in billowing steam. I love you, Rabbit Punch, but rushing into that steam's impossible for a fleshy human like me. Cosma got an escape plan? With her trusty tonfas at the ready, Cosma touches her Conry.
I've requested backup from the Hibia Garrison's Strider Squad.
So if we can hold out for 10 minutes, we win?
Sounds about right.
10 minutes is a damn eternity. A sad soldier is grabbed by a living dead that got through the volley of bullets. Ghouls swarm in all at once, moving with enough force to shred their own muscles.
Miki, if you would.
I thought you would never ask. Don't rush in!
You don't have to tell me! Snort a warning and head to the sad soldier's rescue. I kick the living dead off him and push it aside, but as soon as I do, 2 more latch onto him. Not only do they not feel pain, they don't get tired either. Unarmed combat against a living dead is an exercise in futility. Huh. There's a sad assault rifle just lying on the ground.
I was gonna say,
Really, really
a sad assault rifle just crying on the ground.
Wow, see? You can give some useful advice every now and then.
What is that optic sight? What the hell? What the hell?
I take the gun, ready it, and pick off the living dead assailants one by one, but... The sad soldier screams in dying agony as a ghoul bites into his neck. There. By the time I've defeated all the enemies in my way, it's too late.
Ethica, his magazine.
I know, you don't have to tell me. You need all the resources you can get when dealing with the living dead. Every bullet counts. I take the magazine from the corpse and return to the front line. Looks like someone's grabbed a weapon from a fallen soldier, too. Fools suddenly appear out of the clouds of steam. No time to hesitate. My ex-brain gives the orders to shoot. So I shoot, shoot, shoot! Rinse and repeat. One by one, I take down enemies surely and steadily, saving bullets as I try to maintain the front line. But just how long will this situation last? We have no idea how many enemies Milgram has ready. There's still 9 minutes remaining. Can we keep up at this pace? If only we could get our usual weapons hiding behind the steam. My ex-brain points out some bent hot pipes behind me. There are giant pipes running underneath the Shuto Expressway that are close in proximity to the mainline pipes. There should be valves nearby to prevent system-wide pressure loss. The problem is authorization. Yamanuma, can you shut the valves?
Yes, that is possible.
Yamanuma must have caught on to what I'm getting at, as he readies his gun and starts advancing forward himself. Empire Energy Corp manages to steam circulating through the hot pipes from Tokyo Central Geothermal Electric Power Plant. Management of the terminal and the pipes. The management of the terminal ends of the pipes is delegated to local authorities. The major pipes, like the main pipes in the old Yamanote line and the big pipes here on the Shuto Expressway, are handled by EEC themselves. The SAD seem to have quite a bit of authority, so they should be able to mess with them. Okay, then let's go, Yamanuma! Son, you take care of things here, okay?
Roger that.
Son's always calm and collected. It's thanks to him that I can go hog wild. I entrust the front line to him and rush towards the expressway hot pipes, billowing with steam.
I watch Ethica run off towards the hot pipes as I check the assault rifle's remaining ammunition. Usually, my ex-brain handles tasks like this. If this were one of my re-eliminators, I would be able to tell when I'm running low based on the weight alone. Kakama requires an ex-brain in re-eliminators.
That's just how you're gonna pronounce it, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like the Prindle! What can I do without either of those? I don't know, but there's no time for fear or hesitation. Focus on staying true to your foundations and use everything at your disposal. Find the living dead, aim at its head, pull the trigger. Now it's re-dead. Find the living dead, aim at its head, pull the trigger. Now it's re-dead. Find a living dead, aim at its head, pull the trigger. Now it's re-dead. I repeat the process with machine-like precision. Ghouls may have low intelligence, but they can handle small arms. Milgram could have had them rush us equipped with cheap guns, but he's too smart for that. He knows that sending an armed living dead would just be handing us a free supply of weaponry. The undead army facing us is unarmed. It's a war of attrition. Find a living dead, aim at its head, pull the trigger. Now it's re-dead. Find a living dead, aim at its head, pull the trigger. Now it's re-dead. Find a living dead, aim at its head, pull the trigger. Now it's re-dead. Another sad soldier falls, another victim of depression. 5 remain. 7.5 minutes on the clock. The enemy shows no sign of slowing down. The poor visibility only makes the battle more difficult. Just how long are they going to keep coming at us like this?
Tokitaka.
That's usually wild.
Yeah, it's Kura today.
Yeah.
We've defeated a third of them by estimation. We should have enough ammunition if we continue at this pace.
What fucking basis do you have for that?
Judging by their attire, they're most likely made from customers of the old Yatsukoshi flagship store. They published official visitor numbers from last year. I calculated based off of weekly visitor trends and the total number of employees. We can hold on at our current pace.
What's the possibility of a hi-fi showing up?
God only knows.
5 minutes remain. Out of ammo, I rush over to the sad soldier who just fell. It's okay, buddy. I'll take it from here. I snatch his magazine and reload. Find the living dead.
Aim at its head. Pull the trigger. Now it's re-dead.
We're just gonna start chanting it at this point.
Yeah, just
Find the
all
living
of us.
dead.
Aim at its head. Pull the trigger. Now it's re-dead. Find the living dead. Aim at its head. Pull the trigger. Now it's re-dead.
Your average
harmonizing
reaction
there.
Oh wait, I think
that's
who is that?
Tokitaka.
Okay.
Your average reaction speed's down 2% as of late.
Tokitaka's words echo in my head. My reaction speed's so sluggish, even I can feel it. The living dead are getting a step closer to me than usual before I kill them. I analyze the situation. Are my dulled reactions the result of stress and fear? A lack of sleep? Poor physical condition? Could be using a different weapon result in this much of a difference?
Oh, that's a typo. Shouldn't be. It should be could using a different weapon.
Could using a different weapon be the result of this much of a difference? If I had my re-eliminators in my X-brain right now. As if in response to that, my vision clears.
Go for it, son!
Ethica bellows out from the top of the hot pipes next to the valve. The steam stops pouring out of severed pipes, revealing the toppled armored truck on the other side. I dash towards it without a moment's hesitation. I pass over the dead bodies of sad soldiers who passed out in the heat, and the doubly dead bodies of re-killed living dead. I feel an unfamiliar sensation in my chest. And a moment later, I feel the impact. The hole's been gouged into my heart.
You would think, chat, wouldn't you?
We would.
Womp womp.
Indeed. Womp womp. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A huge hole is gouged into Sone's chest, right in front of my eyes. I run to him. That beam of light pierced straight through his chest, reaching all the way to the asphalt. I know all too well what this means, but I keep running. Nagoka Sone was a dumbass. A weirdo and an emotionless robot, an eccentric CQMA genius without any hobbies. But most of all, he was my partner. I never imagined he'd be taken out like this. No, what's wrong with me? There's no way Sone's going down this easily. That's why my instincts tell me.
Ethica!
Ah! I come to my senses when I hear Ryoko's voice. The enemy's still there. A giant of a man taking aim from atop the roof. With an infantry use high-powered laser slung across his shoulder. The U.S. Army experimented with it in the Sino-American War, but it was written off as an unwieldy and ineffective. Its unique appearance earned it the nickname Sunfish. Its sights are fixed on me. There's nowhere to hide, and I won't have time to dodge the laser once it's fired. I don't even have enough time to reach Zone. I can feel death approaching at light speed. The beam fires. I feel a faint warmth on my chest, but that's about it. Steam spews out from the hot pipes, even though we just closed the valve.
Stay calm.
If Yamanuma hadn't opened the valve, I would have died hopelessly. But how does he expect me to remain calm? Hot steam engulfs Zone's collapsed body as it lies on the ground. Even if he's still alive, the heat will. I shoot! Shoot, shoot, shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot some more! Shoot, 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 shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot away! We're not done yet! Die! 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 Die some more! Drop dead again, you undead motherfuckers! Let me go! I can't keep it up forever. I run out of bullets, they grab me and weigh down my legs. They pull on my head and I lose my balance. The advancing horde of living dead show no signs of stopping. I can't move my legs freely. I have no idea what's going on anymore. My actions were suicidal, plain and simple. It was like I leapt to my death. No, I did leap to my death. I've lost all regard for my own life. After all, Zone's already.
Dumbass.
Kazuma dispatches the throng of living dead on top of me, one by one. She works with living dead stalkers, so she's used to dealing with living dead, but...
You're going home to Kiri, alive.
I know! You don't have to tell me! My response is more reflexive than anything, but my own words were what pulled me back from the brink. I'm going to make it back to her alive, no matter what.
Damn right you are.
4.5 minutes left. If we can just hold out that long. Suddenly, everything falls silent. The ground shakes, and from beyond the steamy haze echo mechanical footsteps. Gradually, the foe reveals himself. A giant six-legged war machine lurches forth, clambering over debris. On its back is a fully automatic 40mm grenade launcher. Underneath, four 30mm autocannons. It resembles an armored pipe runner in form, but it was created using a human corpse. a tank class living dead. The tank class starts firing its autocannons with a thunderous roar. We dodged a storm of debris, hiding ourselves beneath an overhead structure. A bullet whizzes past my ear, burying itself into concrete. The damn thing keeps shooting despite cover. It's like it's trying to break down the whole wall. I find the corpse of a sad, what used to be a sad soldier, and retrieve his magazine butt. It's out of bullets. As soon as the gunfire stops, a female soldier hefts a grenade launcher and fires. It was a definite hit, but the tank class doesn't budge. As if to return the favor, the tank class lobs off a few shots of his own from the 40mm grenade launcher on its back. A cracked head followed by an explosion. The woman's body is torn apart before she even has a chance to scream. Blood and viscera rain down, but we can't afford to be intimidated. I look around, but can't find any weapons within reach. What I do manage to find is the armored truck. I'll flip the truck back upright, take off at full speed, and ram straight into... Okay, that's a negative. Getting the truck upright would be an endeavor in and of itself, and the tank class is too fast for me to have much of a chance of a successful suicide attack. It's not the smartest plan, I know that, but do we have any other choice? Well, do we, X-Raid? Cosma is next to me, looking at me with her eyes full of dread. She's clearly terrified. She looks like she could piss her pants any second now. Our goal is to come home alive. I hold myself back from falling into despair. A suicide attack? That's a coward's way out. Footsteps approach. 3 minutes remain. Those 3 minutes feel like an eternity. I'm screaming at myself internally, trying desperately not to lose hope. Don't give up. There's gotta be something you can do. Making the impossible possible. That's the Kiba Nohara Ethica way. I can't believe my eyes. Down from the heavens descends Rabbit Punch. No, not just Rabbit Punch. Tokitaka's Ogasawara TFD 22. They're supposed to still be inside that truck. Logic would say that it's impossible. But, well, making the impossible possible, that's our way. I knew there was no way to drop dead in a place like this. Soon!
Use it! Have you? It feels like Resident Evil, where like they drop like the rocket launcher down, and it's like use it. Obeying my ex-brain's instructions brings me joy. In such close quarters, using Kakama, the tank-class living dead's weaponry is clearly excessive. My six-legged enemy is no ordinary opponent. It will certainly be difficult to face off against its quadruple machine gun barrage.
I still think someone should make a Left 4 Dead 2 mod to replace the pistols with re-eliminators and the chainsaw with Rabbit Punch.
Just do a whole Tokyo Necro mod where it's just like everything is Tokyo Necro.
I mean, yeah.
That would be fun.
You could have one like the hi-fi Living Dead from the opening sequence as the tank. Like you could just do it.
Or the six-legged tank.
Well, no, this thing, the tank class, would require like actual coding,
Rigging and code, yeah.
And I don't know how you'd balance it firing grenades.
But I'm a master of Kakama.
It's not using the acronym, you have to say it.
But I'm a master of close quarters iron martial arts. Also known as Kakama. My X-brain swiftly predicts the enemy's movements. It tells me the most effective actions to take, and I take them. I'm like a different person from who I was minutes ago when I didn't have my weapons in hand. At times, I hide myself in the mist to toy with my opponent. It's hot enough to burn my skin, but I don't care right now. The enemy fires grenades at random, unable to track me. I hide behind the top of the truck and let the shrapnel pass over me. So far, so good. The passage of time should work to our advantage. My connery vibrates as if on cue.
Son, you okay?
Yeah, somehow. Did you get your chainsaw?
Yep. What's the plan?
My X-brain sends her the strategy. Etha agrees to go along with it. There are only 40 seconds left until the printout is complete. I'm counting on you.
Roger that.
Ethica is in high spirits. So she probably thought I was dead. I need to explain everything later. The barrage of grenades ceases. The tank-class Living Dead's footsteps start echoing again as it heads towards the car where Iria and the others are hiding. It's trying to lure me out, I know. But I have no choice but to take the bait. As soon as I reveal myself, the tank class fires 2 of its autocannons at me.
Naho, did your stream crash?
What?
I think you need to reload. I need to do that on my
I
end.
did.
Oh.
Okay, now it's back.
No, stream has been constant on my end.
Oh no, wait.
I'm not the best person to ask because I have my VPN activated.
No, it
Mine
does.
went out.
Say,
Restarted on my end.
yeah, exactly. So it was away for a second.
Yeah.
You see the stream timer on the top, on the bottom right.
Well, the recording is fine, at least, so...
Yeah, it's back now, so...
Let's go.
Well, it'll be uploaded to YouTube in one piece, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, let's...
Oh.
yeah.
I narrowly dodged and fired back. Obviously, my re-eliminators are unable to penetrate the tank class Living Dead's armor. I'll need a specialty bullet. I do everything I can to buy time as I watch the timer tick down. I close the distance between us, moving in aggressively. When the enemy moves its turret at a 45-degree angle, if there's a 10 meter distance between us, we'll have to move more than 10 meters to the side in order to escape its range.
American sees meter the first time in his life.
It's so true, Oomphy. But it's like a foreign language, I'm telling you. But if there's a 1 meter difference between us, I only have to move 1 meter. What the fuck is a meter? I don't know. Don't fear. Draw near. The numbers won't betray you.
It's somewhere around 3 yards. That I remember that.
How many feetsies is that?
Fuck, it's a yard.
What the heck?
A yard is 3 feet. Come on. Keep up.
Yeah, who the fuck uses feet to measure?
It's not literal feet.
So what, 9 feetsies?
Perhaps.
That's
Anyway.
the doctrine of Tokitaka, a sniper who aims at enemies from over a kilometer away. What the fuck is a kilometer?
It's
I draw near
1,000
without...
meters.
I'd expect a
I draw
sniper
near
to
without
know
fear.
that.
We don't use kilometers!
Then what kind of sniper are you?
The bad kind. I draw near without fear. My X-Brain has already gotten a handle on my opponent's movement patterns. The battle algorithms of the living dead are far more simpler than those of a human. I dodge by a hair's breadth. And successfully fire a few bullets into its face. The hollow point bullets I'm using are meant to be used against lo-fis and won't be able to penetrate through into its brain. But they should be plenty to attract its attention. I can lure it away from Iria, Ryoko, and Ethika. We dance atop the Nihonbashi River as the MPP's timer continues to tick down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I leap into the air, kick off the tank class's back, and land on the opposite side as I repeat my usual routine. I press the magazine catch on my gun. I pull back the slide and set it in. I insert the bullet into the chamber and press the slide stop. It happens in 0.9 seconds. I aim at the tank class's living dead's face at point blank range and pull the trigger.
Find a living dead. Aim for its head. Pull the trigger. Now it's re-dead.
The bullet hits the tank class in the face and shatters without penetrating the armor. The contents of the bullet scatter with a flash of light. It's a flash bullet with nano chaff. At this size, the bullet has a narrow spread and limited effect, but it's enough to blind the foe temporarily. That isn't me, is it?
Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
No.
You're right.
Oh
You're
wait,
right.
no, it's me.
Since when does Soun go rah? I gotta remember
That's what I was
that.
like, that's what, yeah. Ethika hurls
That is
2
true.
metal lumps. Cases tumble onto the asphalt and slide directly underneath the tank class living dead. And aiming at them. Is Tokitaka with his anti-material rifle. His shot cuts through the chaos of the battlefield. Sorry if it's not in Malms or if it's not in Yalms, I don't know, man. I'm just.
Hey,
But
here's
the
a
chat even
question.
Explain it to you. A meter is about 2 bald eagles in height.
Here's a question. Tokitaka's got an anti-material rifle, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck hasn't he fired a single shot at this thing until now?
I don't know. 50 BMG is expensive, bro.
Maybe he needed to search his gun, you know? He needed to reunite with his
He's
gun.
doing
It's
a
an
brass
emotional
check.
moment. It's an
He's doing a-
emotional moment for him.
Yeah, there's a lot that's going into, using a sniper rifle. First, you got to get into position and the bipod. You got to do your windage. You got to do some adjustments. He's doing this without a spotter, so I mean, that. But his X-Brain's probably doing some of the work for him. There's
He's
also
not wearing
a bit
his
of.
X-Brain.
Oh. That's interesting. Okay.
It's still
What?
in.
Yeah,
It's still in the truck.
He's doing this without a spotter, and he's doing all the measurements himself. Yeah, no, totally understandable. The armor-piercing 20mm round comes flying into a shockwave, striking one of the fuel tanks that get cut out of the compressed air car with her chains. Whoa! Hold on. Anti-armor-piercing 20mm round. Huh? Okay. A series of explosions rocked the bridge, knocking the 50-plus ton tank class Living Dead off balance. The explosion from the 60 megapascal creme-pressed air tanks are enough to blow a hole in the tank class's armored abdomen. A literal breakthrough. Ethica rushes in to the war front, chainsaw with the open wound on the tank class's gun. With a fierce jerk, she tears through his armor. While the surface of the armor may be resistant to impact, tearing it apart from the seams quickly proves simple. Ethica extends the fissure towards the tank class's face as if cutting a crab carapace with scissors. Crab.
Yeah, let's try that again without the chainsaw noises.
You want me to read all of that again?
Yeah, probably.
Ethica extends the... Okay. Ethica rushes in with a war cry, sliding her chainsaw into the open wound in the tank class's gut. With a fierce jerk, she tears through its armor diagonally. While the surface of the armor may be resistant to impact, tearing it apart from the seams proves simple. Ethica extends the fissure towards the tank class's face, as if cutting a crab carapace with scissors. I fire bullets into the fissure as well. Expert use of Kakama, by the way. The tank class Living Dead's giant body quivers until it finally stops moving entirely. Silence descends on the area.
Yeah!
We bump weapons. Ethica's satisfied smile leaves me at a loss for how to respond. How do I even begin?
Wow! Holy shit, you guys are amazing!
It took you this long to notice?
I mean, I knew you were, but still. I just didn't think you were that strong, so...
Right as she's talking, my X-brain rings an alert. The mist begins to clear up. I turn to see the pipe runner shutting a valve. The maintenance program detected an anomaly in the hot pipes and directed the pipe runner to stop the steam from leaking. I quickly shift my line of sight. With the obstructive steam out of the way, I can clearly see the giant man holding the laser rifle on top of the Yatsukoshi building. We have nowhere to run, and even if we had somewhere to hide, it's not likely it would provide any defense. That laser beam cleaved the Shuto expressly cleanly in two. Even so, I start running, acting as a decoy. The laser hits me in the chest again. I barely feel the heat. Is it low on power?
You've got this.
When I hear Yamanuma's voice through the line, I quickly catch on. A laser with that sort of output can't possibly store all of the electrical power internally. They must be using power from the old Yatsukoshi building. And the building is powered by the hot pipes. Yamanuma knows the locations of the shut-off valves. The giant holding the sunfish seems confused when it won't power up. Wow, what an ugly son of a bitch. That moment of confusion proves fatal. With a well-aimed shot, the Asagara TFD-20, the giant's head is blown clean off. His body is thrown into the air and falls to the ground.
Nice one, Four Eyes!
That's what you get for manhandling my anti-material rifle.
Tokitaka's voice is trembling with rage, probably out of frustration that his trusty firearm got tossed around everywhere. He treasures that rifle more than his own life. Where's Milgram?
Where's Milgram?
Oh.
No,
Oh no, that was you.
Yeah.
That was you.
Ding.
Where's Milgram?
I don't see him.
Do we track him down?
Let's not. He's probably wants us to do just that.
This was a trap set beforehand, so we should expect that he has a few contingency plans in place. It would be dangerous to chase after him. Our top priority is to protect Iria. The thought of her face makes my heart feel heavy.
I thought that was the hole in your chest doing that.
You think?
My conry vibrates, notifying us that backup has arrived. The hole in my chest where my heart used to be.
Is everyone okay?
We hear Major Asso's voice as the sound of the rotator blades approach, and a vulture descends from the sky.
Cosmo is busy running on site inspection. Kiri escorts us onto the military police gunship in our place. Kiri, what are you doing here? I told you to go straight home.
I did, but then Kansu contacted me.
Oh. We got ambushed in front of Snowbound Nirvana. Sue must have noticed that something was up and asked Kiri for help. After the surviving SAD members are boarded and traumatized, the gunship takes off.
Take us to the Tokyo Megafloat.
But...
It's an emergency.
Normally, there are strict requirements that must be cleared in order to bring people from outside into the Tokyo Megafloat. Their process is far more stringent than the Tokyo immigration inspection. Due to the block on information traveling in and out, ordinary citizens like us can barely even imagine what it must be like inside the Megafloat. My eyes fall on Iria. Who exactly is she to be invited into the Tokyo Megafloat like this? She fell unconscious during Subcon's rampage and still hasn't woken up. Also, hello! Yay! She's currently stirring in her sleep as Ryoko holds her.
Oh, hey, Lai. Melly. Wow, talk about people I haven't seen in forever.
Hooray. Yamanuma is tending to his subordinate's wounds, with Kiri helping him. Tokitaka is completely engrossed in servicing his Ogasawara TFD-20 after all the tossing and tumbling it went through during the battle. Soon and I are left without much to do. Fortunately, we're not injured. I guess we may as well chat. Thanks, Owen. You saved my butt back there.
Oh no, Miki's muted.
We saved each other's butts.
Yeah, I guess so, but I'm surprised you turned out okay. I know you're tough, but you scared me half to death back there.
It would have been over if I weren't dead.
I know, right? If you weren't dead... Wait a sec. If you weren't dead?
Look.
Soon grabs my finger and pushes it against his chest. His synthetic spider silk undershirt is designed for combat. It can stop bleeding and automatically repair minor damage to itself. There's a dent in the center of his chest. Thanks to the elasticity of the material, my fingers sink all the way into the cavity where his heart should be. He has no heart. Soon has no cybernetics. He's almost 100% living flesh and blood human. Sure, he may act emotionless sometimes, but that doesn't mean he can literally walk around without a heart. Unless, of course, he's the living dead. Man, none of this feels real. But somehow my head's incredibly calm as I stare at the truth being laid out in front of me. When did it happen?
I think it was probably after the battle at the Ikebukuro CPC.
This is the worst. Milgram stabbed through Sone's heart back at the Ikebukuro Child Protection Center. The next day, he left the hospital even though we were told they used replacement organs. We still could not believe the speed of his recovery. But what if Sone hadn't actually recovered at all? What if they just did necromancy on him? And if he really is a living dead now, who made him that way? My thoughts are interrupted by a voice coming from Sone's lap.
Son?
Iria looks up at Sone's face and smiles, still half asleep. Sone is clearly unsure how to react in this sudden display of utter happiness. It hurts me to see him like this.
Son?
Hey there, Iria.
Ithaca!
I can't bear to watch, so I lend a helping hand. Sone was able to open up to me without hesitation, but now he's struggling to find the right words to broach the subject with Iria. She did just wake up. I'll steer the conversation for a bit. Glad you're finally awake.
Where are we?
A military police gunship. We're in the air above Tokyo Bay.
A gunship?
I don't blame her for being confused. She lost consciousness during Subcon's rampage and was asleep this whole time. I gave her a short summary of what happened while she was out cold. Once Subcon's rampage subsided, we were suddenly arrested by the SAD. And while they were taking us away, we got attacked by Milgram. I leave out the part about Sone getting shot through the heart, though.
So does that mean I'm going to the Tokyo Mega Flip?
Yes, that seems to be the case.
I see.
Iria looks down. The research conducted at the Ikebukuro CPC was financed by the Empire Energy Corp, which means they're probably the ones who have the key to Iria's memory. Her goal is right in front of her. And yet she has a sullen look on her face. Hey, say something, I whisper to Sone.
All right.
He gives a vague response. Ultimately, he doesn't say anything. Iria, too, remains silent. I watch as she projects the tonograph from her conry and stares at it, not saying a word. God, this sucks. I finally spot a speck of light below us. It's the Tokyo Megafloat. Surrounded by water and enveloped by the incessantly falling snow, the massive island city is lit up like an oversized star. The place gives off a distinctly different impression now that I'm finally seeing it from up close. It's a lone bastion of a construct flanked by the raging waves of the ocean. The slightly uneven outer rim reminds me of flower petals. Enclosed in a dome-like artificial membrane, the city is illuminated by faint beams of light that shimmer with all the colors of the rainbow. I feel like Alice down the rabbit hole. As the gunship begins its gradual descent into the megafloat, my vision gets filled by a slew of buildings as far as the eye can see. Their designs are varied and diverse, almost as if each structure was trying to compete for the viewer's attention. Rather than a regular city, what I'm looking at feels more like a grand conglomeration of every architecture style known throughout history. Among the buildings, each employing bold curves and mostly white coloring, I see not a single hot pipe. It's hard to believe I'm still in the same world that Tokyo exists in. Rather than frustration, the first emotion to grab hold of me is silent astonishment. Wait, is this whole thing made of smart material?
Not quite. We call it live material, an advanced form of smart material.
I've never been sure if it's live or live. Live feels right.
Live feels right to me too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I had been saying before, but context in later, dialogue makes me think that it's live.
I would just say live and just use live interchangeably.
Yeah, alright.
Not quite.
Fair enough.
We call it live material, an advanced form of smart material.
Live?
It doesn't simply change form like smart material does. By circulating seawater, live material is also capable of extracting hydrogen, as well as the various nutrients it requires for self-replication. It's the ideal material, an ever-expanding, endless source of energy that will free mankind from its dependence on terrestrial heat.
And what the... And that's what the Tokyo Rebirth Project is all about?
Well, something like that, yes.
I don't like how vague his answer is. But man, live material, huh? The fact I'm here right now must mean fate has a cruel sense of humor.
Alright, I am going to call it there. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, we do have something, a slight announcement. Miki is going to be graduating from the library after this stream.
What?
Yeah. It's a little unfortunate, but after a lot of discussion with Naho, it's tough. But it's a necessary call that I have to make.
That's okay.
I prepared a letter, but I don't know if I can read it. I need a minute to catch my breath.
Take your time, Mickey.
Yeah. Oh.
There are times where we must all have to say goodbye, though it may seem sudden. It is necessary that we go our separate ways. I just wanted to let all of you know that I'm grateful for all the friends and experiences I've fostered over the years, new and old. I will never forget how much you have all changed my life for the better. I will never forget all the wonderful times we've spent together over these past 2.5 years. It's truly been an experience. It really has. Please, all of you take care and know that I'll be cheering you all from the sidelines. You truly are some of my most cherished friends, and I really value the times that we've spent together, both here in the library and as a chatter. This goes for everybody in the chat as well, but you truly are my most cherished friends, and it's been an honor to work and grow alongside each and every one of you. It's really sad, I know, but this is where I have to say goodbye, and I just want you all to remember that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I love you guys, I really do.
Hey, we are so happy to have met you, man. Seriously.
Yeah, we love having you too.
It's been a journey.
And even if you're not, coming into the streams, you can still, we're all friends on Discord, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I love you guys.
Stay in
Thank
touch,
you for having me.
Love you
It's
too.
been great.
Of course.
Yeah.
Always welcome.
Yeah, always.
No one said anything about the picture I put up on stream, and I'm very happy.
No,
about
that was a really there's serious moment there.
I was about to, but I didn't want to disturb Merlin. Miki. Like.
Yeah. That was a sweet letter, though. Really happy that you've joined us for this long.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
It really means a lot to me. Really.
Look, you gotta stay in touch, man. I mean, if we gotta make
I'll
another
try.
group for you just to hang out there.
I might not. I'm kind of like doing a little bit of spring cleaning on my Discord, but you can still DM me. I might be like leaving a few servers and stuff just to clean stuff out because
Right.
it's gotten a lot, but I'm just kind of focusing on me now, but yeah, absolutely, I'm still keeping everybody added. I'm leaving a few servers and chats and stuff like that.
Hey, no, we
But
totally
you can
get
still
it,
keep in
man.
touch with me whenever.
Yeah.
Totally get it. Hey, I think everybody needs a spring cleaning every once in a while, right?
Yeah, spring cleaning in summer.
Yeah.
Almost fall,
yeah,
actually.
Well, it's probably good to do it every 3
still.
months.
I'm a few months late.
Well, better late than never, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just like if you ever want to pop in, it's more than welcome.
Yeah, like I said, the library's doors are always open.
And not just for reading, and when you just see us happen to be on, you just pop on in.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we love you.
Love you too.
We do love you.
I'm gonna miss you though. We like to mess with you.
We will miss you.
The feeling's mutual.
Yeah, chat doesn't know this, but like in Discord voice chat for the longest time, his name was just Stinky.
Wow, even I remember that.
That's been a while.
It has. Stinky. But, you know, affectionate Stinky.
We got so many comments. Let's everyone join the sad. Oh.
Levity.
All right. Well, with that, I'm going to have to call the stream today. We're going to go and raid our friend Lightstar, who's playing Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Let's go.
And until next time, everybody, may your stories grow ever more interesting.
Goodbye.
Let's get our library raids ready.
Let's go.
I think that was a perfect stream for Kura to show up.
Yeah.
All right,
An original member.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Champion.